Shanda, you're going? Okay, awesome. Well, good evening, everyone, and we are ready to call the meeting to order. It is 6 o'clock. I will first respectfully acknowledge that we are on the homeland of the many diverse First Nations and Métis people whose ancestors have walked this land since time immemorial. We are grateful to work, live, and learn on the traditional territory of Treaty 8. Okay, with that, can I get a motion to adopt the agenda?
So moved.
Councillor Wakel, thank you. All in favor? Okay, that is carried. Okay, so very good. So today we are here with the intention of hearing, for a public hearing to receive presentations for and against Bylaw 02-2024, amending the Town of High Prairie current land use bylaw number 052015 with the amendments as follows. So there's 3 additions. First one to section 1.6, and that's to the very definition, the class definition for a work camp. A work camp means a temporary residential complex used for housing workers on a temporary basis. A work camp usually contains sleeping, eating, recreation, and other basic facilities which are designed to be dismantled and removed from the site once the camp is no longer needed or in use. The second addition to the land use bylaw is to Part 9 under additional regulations for specific land uses, and that's just that we're adding the provision for the work camp. And the third is under section 11.11 under industrial district, and again, the for discretionary uses, we're adding a work camp. So per policy, our notice of public hearing was put out on February 29th, following our council meeting of February 27th, 2024. The requisite 2-week period or 15-day petition period was met, and it ended March 15th, 2024. In fact, the announcements are still posted today as we speak. Council then passed first reading and approved to hold the public hearing on today, March 18th, 2024 at 6 p.m., which is why we are all gathered here today. No written presentations for the land use bylaw 02-24 have come to the town office, nor have any written presentations against the land use bylaw. We have not received any of those either. So with that, I will open to the floor. Anyone to speak for bylaw 02-2024 with the amendments cited. And seeing Mr. Beal, Clay, I'll invite you to come forward. Please hit your microphone and introduce yourself before we begin.
Thank you. I'm Clay Beal. I'm one of the owners and chief operating officer at Avid Energy Services. So, yeah, we plan to move this camp in. I see you've got some drawings here and whatnot. Is there any questions on, I guess, where or anything like that before?
Councillor Wakel.
So, like, your property is everything within the yellow there.
Correct.
Are you going to have it on, like, the west side of the building or, like, west and north of the building?
The plan is the southwest corner.
Okay.
The main reason being is utilities come into the building on that corner, so we plan on tying into those utilities.
Okay. And how many, these are going to be like ATCO trailer kind of things?
Yeah, yeah.
How many of those?
The main portion of the camp, which would be like the rec area, kitchen, and dining area, there's 6 shacks for that one, and then there will be 8 sleeper bunks off of that. And those house like a junior executive room.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you, Clay. I do want to make one quick amend. In our agenda package here, the proposal from Mackenzie Municipal states that the property is north of the Big Lakes County office, and that is incorrect. It is actually south of the Big Lakes County office and west of the existing seed cleaning plant. So just a point of clarification there.
It says that it's north. It is north.
Yeah, it should,
What, did you say west or?
Sorry, it says that it's south, and it should be north.
Oh, right.
It's one or the other. It's,
Yeah.
because I looked at the map, I'm like, there's Highway 2, so it says that it's south, and it's actually north. So that's just the correction. But we know where it is. One of the questions I had, Clay, if I may, is there opportunity to scale up?
Potentially, to what size, I'm not sure, like the dining and the kitchen area kind of restricts that. The kitchen would max feed 100 people maybe, so, we would have to change the entire setup if we ever wanted to grow outside of that, which I don't see the need to. We own multiple camps, and this is our nicest camp, so it's not that easy to move. Where it has been, it's been there for a long time, so it's a bit of an undertaking moving this camp in there.
And so what is your plan for estimated time of, setup and completion of the setup?
Inside of a month, I would think, like start to finish. We obviously have to dig in all the utilities, and we want to dig in the water and sewer and prep the ground, and then obviously we'll haul the camp probably and stack it on one side of the yard, and then we'll set it all up. It'll only take a couple days to set it up, but then there's lots of finish work and whatnot.
Any other questions, councillors? Councillor Danaka?
So the location that you're putting it in, are you changing your fence line? Or are you changing your fencing? Because right now it's chain link all the way around, correct?
Correct, yeah. No, the plan is to utilize everything inside of the existing fence and not changing any of that. Yeah.
Councillor Yushishin?
And I guess you'll probably add like additional lighting, I guess, and be
Correct.
able to, so that you can kind of see when you're coming and going, and
Yes.
for anybody walking around for safety and
You bet.
security and that.
Yeah, like there'll be a lit up walkway. There may be a hitching rail for like light truck parking and stuff like that. We
Right.
try and make it as organized as possible.
Okay,
So, yeah.
okay, thanks.
Councillor Danaka?
So I'm assuming, like you said, that with the kitchen, et cetera, will feed 100 people.
Mhm.
Is that what you're planning on having there, is 100 people?
No,
No.
Probably on a full-time basis, I'm thinking 10 to 20 people. And then
Okay.
in peak season, probably when construction, civil earthworks is maxed out, and we're harvesting and log hauling for Toko, then you'll see us getting 40 around there.
I was just, the reason I was trying to envision where everybody was going to park
Yeah.
in that spot.
Yeah, it definitely, any growth would be a significant change to the facility in the yard, but there's nothing in our plans operationally to grow that big or anything like that.
Okay.
Yeah, like that camp is bigger than what we need currently, but we'll never max it out completely. I don't see it.
Councillor Danaka, anything further?
Yeah.
One more question, Clay. So what's signage look like getting into the camp?
There'll be a sign on the front. We'll rename it. Right now, it's called the Avid Big Stone Camp, and so we'll definitely rename it. And there'll be a deck and whatnot, and a boot room that you enter the facility. So, yeah, it'll be presentable.
Oh, I'm I'm certain, yeah, we'd love to see it, you know, as a tour when you're ready to,
Yep.
you know, get it going. And
Sure.
really excited to invite you and the crew here. So I will call again for any further questions. Okay,
Just one more.
Councilor
And
Tanaka, of
what
course.
is the location of the camp on your lot
Southwest corner. yes.
southwest corner?
Yep.
Okay.
Councilor Wakel?
And you said when you start this, it's only gonna take a couple of days. When do you envision the camp being running?
I would like, if everything goes right, I mean, this is weather dependent, road conditions, all kinds of stuff, because we have to move it. I would like to be done inside of a month, so start to
Okay.
finish 30 days, yeah.
Okay, so what is this? This is, where are we? End of March, so like, March, April, like 1st of May kind of thing?
Yeah, ideally,
Once
Oh,
we bring it to council.
Once we
to
bring it
have
to
this-
council?
yeah.
Okay, so,
And we still have to get permits and stuff in place, obviously, but, yeah.
Okay.
If all the, everything aligns, and that, I would like to say that, you know, we'll start tearing that one out, and by the time we're done setting it up in High Prairie, it'd be inside of a month.
okay, so by June, for sure, you'll have this
Yes.
going?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Just to get a timeline kind of thing in my brain.
Yep.
Thanks.
Yep.
Okay, so we, you know, if you require, to the person in the audience, if you require a map, okay. Any questions for us?
No, not currently, no.
Okay, and I'm certain you'll be in communication with the administration, you know, if there are
Yeah.
along the way for. So as far as process is concerned, our next steps are to listen to the floor to see if there's anything against, and then bring this to council at the March 27th meeting, regular meeting of council. So it'll be on the agenda, at which point we will do second, third, and final readings.
Okay.
That's what's remaining. We did the first reading February 27th, I believe, which was last council meeting.
Okay.
So those remaining meetings, the purpose of today is just a public hearing to see if there were any questions that we needed to work on.
Yeah.
Okay, seeing no further questions from our council, I will open it up to the floor. Here to speak? Oh. Seeing no one else to speak for the bylaw 02/2024, I will, and seeing no one to speak against land use bylaw amendment 02/2024, I will call this meeting adjourned. Okay, let's see. Well, I was going to keep it until 6:15. We should do 15 minutes, so I'm not sure what other questions to. We'll wait until 6:15 just to give it that 15-minute time.
Thanks for your
Thank you
time.
so much for coming in.
Thanks,